Good evening, Lancer fans, and welcome to the 2015-16 Winter Athletic Season. Tonight, the season opener for girls varsity basketball. The Everett High School Crimson Tide are in town to face off against your Lawrence High School Lancers. The Lancers last year finished with a 12-8 record. They lost in the first round of the MIAA Division I North playoffs. Meanwhile, Everett also finished the year last year with a 12-8 record. They lost in the first round of the playoffs as well. We would like to thank you for watching this LPS Media broadcast. My name is Jay Oza, here with you for all the play-by-play commentary. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back with the tip-off.
Here is my handle and here is my spout.
When I get all steamed up, then I shout.
Tip me over and pour me out. Oh.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Cheers.
Take time to be a dad today.
Thank you for joining us for the season opener of girls varsity basketball here in the beautiful city of Lawrence. Your starting lineups for the Lawrence High School Lancers this evening: number 15, Maribel Mateo; number 1, Emily Ramos; number 21, Yaritza Paulino; number 13, Hazel Boone; and number 3, Talacia Solier. The Lancers this year are coming off a 12-8 campaign. They lost in the first round of the MIAA Division I North playoffs. And Everett High School is in town for the season opener. Folks, we'd like to thank you for watching this LPS Media broadcast. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with the tip-off. Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thank you for joining us here on LPS Media. As you see on your screen, the LHS girls, they are ready to go for their 2015-16 campaign. Our crew tonight here on LPS Media: Carolina Hernandez, Karina Hernandez, Kai Tun, Elson Vasquez, Tatiana Say, David Vinas, Luis Lopez, and my name is Jay Oza. Folks, thanks as always for joining us here on LPS Media. We'd like to remind you we broadcast on both Comcast Channel 99 and Verizon Channel 41. You can find us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year on our YouTube channel. Just search Lawrence Public Schools on YouTube. It'll be Emily Ramos for the Lancers, number 1 in the white uniform, to tip off. And for Everett, it looks like, I believe, number 32, Yasmin Gourrier, the sophomore. Sorry, that's actually Naomi Dutton, number 30. And the Lancers win the tip, and the season is underway. Here's Hazel Boone. Hazel Boone passing out to the top of the key. Back into Boone. Boone fakes the pass, passing back out. Loose ball. Ramos comes up with it. She dribbles to her right, back out to the top of the key. That's Talacia Solier. She's a freshman, down to Boone. Boone with the shot clock winding down. 1 on the shot clock. Shot is up, and the shot is good. Talacia Solier, number 3. And the first points of the season, a 3-pointer for Solier. And on the other end, Everett can't get the roll. Ramos, the rebound. Pass off to Solier. Solier into the corner. Here's Boone. Boone down low. Here's Ramos in the middle. And we're going to have our first foul called, and that's going to be a defensive foul. First of the game against Everett. Maribel Mateo, number 15 in white, to inbound. She finds Boone. Here's Hazel Boone. Passes off to Solier. Solier to Paulino. Yaritza Paulino, number 21 in white. Dribbling back out. 18 on the shot clock for the Lancers here, up 3-0 early. Here's Boone passing inside, looking for Mateo. Foul called inside on number 22, Paige Fialho. Fialho, senior, picks up her first foul of the game. Mateo to inbound again, looking, has it stolen. Nice steal there by Dotton. Passes it up ahead. Here's Gurrier all the way, coast to coast, has it blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Lancer basketball. They have a 3-0 lead. Talacia Solier, the freshman, 5'1" tall. She brings it up, passing to Paulino. Paulino to Boone. Boone to Solier. Solier behind her back, now passing back out to Boone. Boone to Paulino. Paulino dribbling right. She's double teamed now in the corner, and the foul will be called on Everett. Number 4, Haley Powers, guilty of the foul. Third team foul for Everett here in the early going. 6 minutes, 8 seconds to play in the first quarter. Lancers have a 3-0 lead. Paulino getting ready to inbound. She's looking for Solier. And we have a call here on the floor. It's going to go against Emily Ramos for a push before the inbound. It's the first foul on Lawrence. And the score remains 3-0 Lancers on top. Here's an inbound pass to number 3, Talia Riccoli. Jump shot is no good off the back iron by Gurrier. It's going to go out of bounds. Remains Everett ball. And here's Gurrier to inbound. Haley Powers, number 4 for the Crimson Tide, will now inbound. Powers looking to pass it off. She finds Riccioli. Riccioli passing back out to Gurrier. Gurrier trying to drive right. Thought about the shot. Passes it back out to Riccioli. Nice move to her left. Lays it up. No good. Nice rebound by Ramos. Paulino looking for Solier, but the pass was just out of her reach. Good attempt, though, on the fast break by the Lawrence offense. Score remains 3-0 here with 5 minutes, 38 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Powers inbounding. She gets it to Dotton. Stolen by Maribel Mateo. She gets it to Ramos. Ramos up to Solier. Solier down to Paulino. She's going to take the 3. No good. Front rim. Nice rebound, Mateo. Boone to Solier. Trying to drive through 2 defenders. Loses the ball, and we're going to have a jump ball. Our first jump ball of the game. Possession arrow will favor Lawrence here. And the Lancers, beg your pardon, that's going to be Everett possession on the first jump ball of the game. So the Lancers will get it on the next jump ball. Nice inbound pass to Riccioli. Riccioli dribbling all the way up with the right hand. Inside pass shot, no good. Dotton on the second effort gets it to go. And Everett is on the board this season. It's 3-2, Lancers up. Here's Hazel Boone, fakes the pass. Dribbling to her right. Boone to Paulino in front of the Everett bench. Now Solier. Solier has Mateo set the pick and roll. Mateo out to Ramos. No good off the back iron. Rebound Dotton. Now Riccioli. Riccioli moving to her left hand, passes it off, gets it back. Here's Riccioli. Boone defending. Now Ramos defending. Inside, stolen by Lancers. The Lancers are up only 1 here. First quarter action. Crimson Tide against Lawrence. Paulino driving inside, no good, can't get the roll. Rebound, Everett. And that's Naomi Doughton with the rebound. Gurrier going strong to the basket, and she's going to draw the foul. Nice job by number 32, Yasmin Gurrier, to get herself to the line. 2 shots coming up for Gurrier, the sophomore. Both of these teams went 12-8 last season. Both teams lost in the first round of the playoffs, so it should be a pretty even matchup. First free throw, no good for Gurrier. It remains 3-2 here in the early going. 4 minutes, 14 seconds to play in quarter number 1. Second free throw is no good. Gurrier misses them both, but Everett has the rebound. Gurrier with it again, passes it off from the outside. No good. That shot put up by Haley Powers. Second effort. And Everett is going to get to the line once again. This time it will be Naomi Doughton doing a great job going to the basket strong and drawing the foul. Foul was on Paulino, her first personal, 3rd team foul. And Doughton's first free throw is good. That's going to tie up the ball game, 3 apiece, with 4:04 remaining in the first. Doughton's second free throw. It's up. It's no good. Rebound. Paulino does a good job hauling it in. Paulino is going to bring it up herself. Paulino into Boone. Hazel Boone, number 13 in white. Back to Yaritza Paulino into the corner. Now Solier. Nice move to Mateo. Paulino for 3. Air mails it. Out of bounds. Crimson Tide ball. Number 4, Haley Powers gets set to inbound. Lancers bringing the press here. Paulino got a tip on that, trying to trap Riccioli in the corner. Riccioli doing well to get it past the timeline. Now gets past Solier. She's hard to keep up with, and she's going to draw the foul. Excellent job by Talia Riccioli, the senior, number 3. She finds herself at the line, shooting 2. And the foul is going to go against Jayla Reyna, number 35 for the Lancers. Everett has its first lead of the ball game here. 4-3 is our score. Trying to make it a 2-point game. Talia Riccioli, the senior. Second free throw is good. Riccioli, 2 of 2 from the line. 5-3. Everett on top. Lancers lose it here. Stolen by Doughton. Lancers pressing though. Up ahead to Riccioli. Nice defense by Solier. Tipped out of bounds by the Lancers, so Everett will retain possession here. Still 5-3. Lawrence down by 2 against the Crimson Tide. That's into Riccioli trying to work on Boone. Now out to Gurrier. Boone trying to come up with the steal. The best she can do is perhaps a jump ball or a foul against Everett. The referee says a Lancer basketball here on the near sideline. And here is Talacia Solier passing to Hazel Boone. Boone dribbling to her right. Now Paulino. Solier puts it up. Can't get it to go off the glass. Rebound Everett, and here come the Tide. Here's Riccioli on the fast break. Going strong to the basket with the left hand. Rebound Everett. Another rebound. This one goes to Paulino. Paulino is going to draw the foul. Foul will be called on number 32, Yasmin Gurrier. That's Gurrier's first personal foul, 4th on the team. And here's Solier passing to Paulino. Paulino's pass is not very good. It's stolen by Everett, and here comes Gurrier all the way to the basket. No good off the glass. Rebound Paulino. Nice board by Yaritza. She's going to bring it up. Gets to the basket, into the paint, has it knocked away. A good fight for the ball here. And Solier is the one to come up with it. Still 5-3, Everett on top. 2 minutes to go in the first. Here's Solier. Picks up her dribble. Stolen by Riccioli. Riccioli brings it back up the other way. Let's see if she wants to attack. No, pulls up, front rim. Reyna, the rebound. And the Lancers are going to call timeout after that rebound by number 35, Jayla Reyna. That's the first timeout of this ball game, coming with 1:44 to play in the first quarter. Tuesday, December 15th, 2015, the season opener for girls varsity basketball here in the city of Lawrence. Once again, folks, thank you so much for watching LPS Media. You can always find us on Comcast Channel 99 and Verizon Channel 41. We broadcast LHS sports, intramural championships, theatrical productions, graduations, school committee meetings, and also check out LPS Rewind featuring news and events from around all of our Lawrence Public Schools. And don't forget, check out YouTube. Just search for Lawrence Public Schools and you can go back and watch every big football, basketball, volleyball game, or any big school event from the last few years. This is a non-conference matchup tonight between the Everett Crimson Tide and your Lawrence High Lancers playing in the Merrimack Valley Conference. There will be a rematch between these two teams. That will be on January 20th, 2016. We are just about set to get back to the action here in the first quarter with 1:43 on the clock. Lancers down by 2, 5-3 is our score. Here's Yaritza Paulino. Now Hazel Boone. Inside now. Traveling violation against the Lancers. That was number 14, Elisa Colon, guilty of the travel. She's also a freshman, along with Talisha Solier, 2 freshmen on the varsity squad this year. Here's Gurrier pulling up. She's going to knock it down. 2 points for the Crimson Tide. That opens their lead out to 4. It's 7-3 here in the first quarter, just over 1 minute remaining. Here's Solier, passing to Boone. Boone fakes the pass inside, brings it back out, looking for Solier, but the pass too tall for Talisha. Lancers turn it over. Crimson Tide ball. Substitute into the game for the Lancers is number 23, Jasmine Mejia, into the ball game. And here's Riccioli bringing it up for the Crimson Tide. Good defense there by Mejia. Crimson Tide recovers, though. Riccioli can't knock down the 3. Everett gets the board. Back to Riccioli. Fakes the shot. Pulls up for a pass, sending it inside. Good passing by the Crimson Tide. Knocked out by the Lancer defense. And with 33.1 seconds on the clock, Everett retains possession. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Gurrier trying to inbound. She gets it into Doughton. No good. Second effort, no good. Third effort, Doughton can't get it to go. Nice rebound by Jayla Reyna. She gives it to Solier. And let's see if the Lancers can get some offense going here. Last 16 seconds of the first quarter. That pass goes out of bounds. Everett ball. Solier turns it over for the Lancers. Everett has 14.5 seconds to work with. Here's Riccioli, less than 10 seconds. And she travels with it. Everett turns it over. And the Lancers have 8.8 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. Mejia inbounds to Solier. Solier brings it up, 5 seconds to go. Solier inside to Mejia. And we have a whistle underneath with 0.6 seconds left on the clock. Nice defense by Everett, able to knock it out of bounds on the baseline. Let's see if the Lancers can get off a shot here with 0.6 of a second on the clock. Here's Solier, she puts it up. Can't get it to go. The shot would have been good if she got it to go. She got it off just before the buzzer, and that's the end of the first quarter. We move to the second quarter here at Lawrence High School with the score Everett 7 and Lawrence High 3. Next game on the schedule for Lawrence High, Friday evening, right here in Lawrence, the Lancers will host the North Andover Scarlet Knights. After that, on Wednesday, December 23rd, the Lancers will host Tewksbury. The Crimson Tide, meanwhile, their next game will be at home against Lynn Classical. After that, their next game won't be until January the 6th when they are away against Lynn Classical. Just about ready to go here for some second quarter action from the season opener here in Lawrence. Your Lancers down here early, 7-3. The Everett High Crimson Tide on top. And Gurrier will inbound right here in front of the broadcast table over to Riccioli. Riccioli guarded by Boone. She's going to go all the way into the paint. Lays it down, no good on the inside, and we're going to have a tie-up. That initial shot attempt was Kiana Wilkerson getting her first action in the game. She got a good baseline look, couldn't get it to fall. And on the jump ball, Lawrence will take over via the possession arrow. Next jump ball will go to Everett. Here's Solier to Hazel Boone. Boone, cross court to Mejia, double teamed and stolen by Everett. Great defense by the Crimson Tide. Here's Riccioli, she pulls up, can't get it to go. Rebound is loose. And Solier with a heads up play, she knocks it off an Everett player, goes out of bounds, and the Lancers take over here. 7:30 to play, second quarter action. Lancers down by 4. Here's Solier. Solier down low. Back out. Solier over to Boone. Hazel gets it inside to Maribel Mateo. Trying to pass it. It's stolen again. Boone comes up with a steal, and she's going to draw a foul. Looks like that foul is going to go against number 24, Jasmine Harding of Everett High. Couple subs into the game for the Lancers. Number 2, Brittany Ramirez into the game. And so is number 14, Elisa Colon. Boone hits her first free throw. That makes it a 7-4 ball game. Boone makes 1 of 2. Lancers can't quite come up with the rebound. Here's Riccioli, guarded closely by Boone. Riccioli gets past Boone, sending it inside. Stolen. Here's Solier on the fast break. Solier to the basket, puts it up, and she's going to draw a foul. Solier's going to get to the line with 6:51 to play here in the first half. 7-4 our score. Talacia Solier in the starting lineup as a freshman. Let's see how she does at the line for the first time this year. Back rims the first. That foul goes against number 14, Yelisa Harding. Harding picks up her first personal, 6th team foul. And here comes the second free throw for Solier. Swish. 7-5, Lancers down by 2. Here's Gurrier. Gurrier passing it ahead. Now inside it goes. Doughton can't get it to go. She gets her own rebound. Second attempt, no good. Gets her own rebound again. Third time's a charm. Excellent effort by Naomi Doughton, the junior. She makes it a 9-5 game. 6:30 to go in the half. Lancers down by 4. Here's Brittany Ramirez. Boone almost had it stolen away from her. Nice defense by Riccioli. She knocks it out of bounds with 26 seconds on the shot clock for the Lancers. Here's Maribel Mateo to inbound, getting it to Solier. Here's Talacia, the freshman, has it knocked away. Excellent defense there by number 3. Talia Riccioli getting it done on offense and defense here tonight so far. Here's Solier, guarded by Gurrier. Mateo sets the pick. Here's Boone in the corner. No good off the front rim. Can the Lancers get it back? They do, but it's a backcourt violation. 6 minutes, 2 seconds remaining on the clock. Lancers down by 4 here in the season opener. 9-5 our score. 6 minutes until halftime. Head coach of the Lancers, Dan Bluen, just talking things over with the referees. I think he believes that that ball was tipped before it went into Lawrence's backcourt. He disagrees with the call, but the call will stand. Backcourt violation against the Lancers. So Everett takes over here. Gurrier will inbound. Into Riccioli. Riccioli dribbling left. Kicks it out to Doughton. Doughton dribbling with her right hand. Kicks it out. Here's Harding. Harding to the basket. Can't get it to go. Nice rebound by Mateo. And the foul will be called on Everett. That foul will be called on Everett's Jasmine Harding. Second personal, 7th team foul. And 7th team foul means that the Lancers will be at the line shooting 1-1. Mateo, after that very nice rebound, drew the foul, so she will be at the line shooting 1-1. She makes them both. She can bring the Lancers within 2. She makes the first. 9-6 the score now. Second free throw is good. Maribel Mateo swishes them both. Here comes Riccioli. Riccioli driving hard to the basket. Stolen inside. Lancers trying to set up a fast break, but they're unable to. Everett takes over on the Lancer turnover. Gurrier to inbound, guarded by Brittany Ramirez. Gets it into Riccioli, guarded by Hazel Boone. Here's Riccioli passing it off to Doughton. Back to Gurrier. Gurrier guarded by Boone. Trying to get it inside now. Running attempt, no good by Kiana Wilkerson. Good rebound by the Lancers. Quick pass all the way up. Solier gets it to go. Draws the foul. And a chance for a three-point play for Lawrence High. That ties up the game 9-9. What a layup there by the freshman, Talacia Solier. Fouls on number 4, Haley Powers. Can the Lancers regain the lead? Yes, they can. Free throw is wet. 10-9 our score. Lancers regain the lead. And with that, the Everett bench is going to call a timeout. Head coach of the Everett Crimson Tide is Tammy Turner. And she wants to talk things over with her team. The score, Lancers 10, Crimson Tide 9, 5:22 remaining in the first half. LPS Media, your home for Lancer Sports. Our crew tonight, Karina Hernandez, Kai Tun, Elson Vasquez, Tatiana Say, David Viñas, Luis Lopez. My name is Jay Oza. And folks, it is so nice that basketball season is back in the city of Lawrence. Boys getting the season underway, girls getting the season underway. And the Lancers have a slim 1-point lead here, 10-9, as we approach halftime. And the Tide will have the ball after their timeout. Lancers bringing some press. Now backing off a little bit. Here's Riccioli driving hard to the basket, into the paint, puts it up, gets two. Riccioli going coast to coast for a pair. Crimson Tide take the lead. We're going to have a foul called here. Or is it just an out of bounds call? It is a foul called against Riccioli. Riccioli picks up her first personal, 8th team foul. Excuse me, that is the 9th team foul. 1-1. Boone's first free throw, no good. Double dribble called against Everett. So the Tide turns it over. Lancers take over here. 5:05 left in the third. Lawrence down by 1. Brittany Ramirez set to inbound. Ramirez. It's off the foot of number 11, Kiana Wilkerson. Ramirez gets another chance here. Ramirez gets it to Mateo. Now Paulino back into the game. Paulino with the hook. Can't get it to go, but does a nice job drawing the foul. Little baseline hook action there by Yaritza Paulino. Does a nice job to get to the line. Foul called on Naomi Doughton, 2nd personal, 10th team foul. And the 10th team foul means that the Lancers will be at the line shooting 2 from here on out after every foul against Everett. Paulino can't get the first one to go. She'll try and tie up this ball game here with her 2nd free throw. Under 5 minutes to play in the half now. 2nd free throw is up. No good. Rebound Everett. And the Tide still up by 1. Gurrier from the baseline, no good. Rebound up and good by Kiana Wilkerson. 13-10. Everett up by 3. Here's Solier. Kicks it to Ramirez. Ramirez to the basket. Can't get it to go, but what a move by Brittany Ramirez. Here's Riccioli. Underneath, and a traveling violation against Everett. Number 22, Paige Fialho, took a step with it. The Lancer bench knew it, and they appreciate the call. Here's Mateo to inbound. Mateo yelling break, getting it to Boone. Here's Hazel Boone, back to Mateo. Lancers down by 3, 4:20 left in the first half. Here's Solier. Solier gets it to Boone. Boone guarded by Riccioli. Now Brittany Ramirez trying to get it inside. She takes a step with it by accident. Traveling violation. Everett takes over. Inbounded to Riccioli. Riccioli pulls up. No good. Nothing but iron. Good rebound by Brittany Ramirez. Here's Talacia Solier. Solier with a nice move, switching to the left hand. No shot. Referee says foul came before the shot. Doesn't matter either way. She's going to get to the line because Everett is over the limit. Foul called on Gurrier. That's her 2nd personal foul 11th team foul. And here's Talacia at the line shooting 2. First free throw is money. 13-11 now. Lancers down 2 with 3:49 left in the first half. Solier's second free throw. It's up, and it's good. She gets the home court roll. Lancers down only 1. Riccioli guarded by Boone. Trying to trap Riccioli. They do. They get the steal. Here comes Solier back the other way. Almost stolen away from her. Solier hangs on to it. Nice pass to Paulino. She puts it up with the right hand. Comes up short. Everett back up the other way. They've got the ball. They've got a 1-point lead. Riccioli, guarded by Solier, gets it inside to a wide open Kiana Wilkerson, who gets an easy 2 off the glass. Stolen by Gurrier on the inbound. And Solier fouls Gurrier. 5th team foul on Lawrence. Gurrier will head to the line, and the sophomore will shoot 2. Everett already up 3, trying to extend their lead here. First free throw is good for Yasmin Gurrier, the sophomore. Everett opens up a 16-12 lead. Gurrier's second free throw is good. She makes them both 17-10. Lancers down by 5. Mateo inbounds, gets it to Boone. Everett bringing some press here. Now they drop back. Everett man-to-man defense for the moment. Here's Boone, guarded by Riccioli. Boone with 3 minutes left in the half. Lancers down 5. Boone passing it inside. And we're going to have a traveling violation against Crystal DeLeon. Number 10 in white, DeLeon getting her first action of the ball game. And Crystal is guilty of the travel here. 2:52 left in the half with the clock rolling. Riccioli all the way to the basket. And we have a traveling violation against Everett. Head coach Dan Bluen jumping up and down, waiting for that call, and it finally came. Mateo gets it in to Hazel Boone. Hazel Boone brings it up. Lancers still down 5 here. Brittany Ramirez, nice fake. Back out to Boone. Here's Hazel. Hazel trying to go to work on Riccioli. Switching left, back to her right. Hazel Boone does a nice job to draw the foul. Fouls on Riccioli. Second personal foul. And the Lancers in the double bonus will get to the line. Hazel Boone at the line shooting 2. She'll try and cut it down to a 3-point game. First free throw up. Money. Boone makes the first. Lancers down 4, trying to cut it to a 3-point game here with 2:27 left in the first half. The Everett Crimson Tide here in Lawrence, leading the Lancers 17-13. Boone's second free throw is good. She makes them both. It's 17-14 now. Lancers down by 3. Here's Boone guarding Riccioli. Riccioli passes it off. No good on that shot. Nice rebound there by Crystal DeLeon. And DeLeon stepped out of bounds. Tough break for the Lancers as they turn it over after getting a defensive stop. Everett basketball and Gurrier to inbound. She gets it into Riccioli. Riccioli double teamed on the baseline. Back out. Gurrier again. Gurrier at the top of the key. Steps back. Back to Riccioli. 20 on the shot clock. Nice move by Riccioli. Getting into the paint. Puts it up with the left hand. Too strong off the glass. And Solier with a nice rebound. Tied up though. Great job by Chloe Cardillo. of Everett. She does a nice job tying that one up. And Everett takes over via the possession arrow. 1:57 left in the half now. Everett with the ball in a 3-point lead. Gurrier gets it in. Wilkerson can't get it to go. Wilkerson again can't get it to go. Mateo can't come down with it. Gurrier has it. Everett with a fresh shot clock. Here's Riccioli trying to drive it into the paint. She puts it up with the left hand. No good, but she draws the foul. That foul goes against number 15, Maribel Mateo. First personal, 6th team foul. 2 shots for Riccioli. First one is good, opening up a 4-point lead. 18-14. Lancers trail by 4. Riccioli trying to extend it to a 5-point lead. She sure does. Second free throw is good. Paulino inbounds to Solier. Solier with the left hand all the way into the paint, and what a layup by Talacia Solier. She gets 2 back, and it's 18-16. Riccioli with the left hand layup, no good. Rebound Lawrence. Lancers can tie or take the lead. Not a very good pass. Stolen by Everett. Here's Riccioli back up the other way. Riccioli working on Paulino into the paint. She's going to draw a foul and get to the line. 7th team foul on the Lancers. Riccioli will be at the line shooting 2. And Maribel Mateo picks up her second personal. Talia Riccioli in her senior season. Number 3 for the Tide. First free throw is good. 19-16. Tide takes a 3-point lead. Sub into the game for the Lancers is Jayla Reyna. Mateo will take a breather. Riccioli can't get it to go. Rebound Paulino all the way up to Boone. Boone, she's going to take it. Makes it! Hazel from downtown ties the game at 19. Here's Riccioli. Can she answer? No. It's tipped away to Brittany Ramirez. Pass up to Boone is loose. Riccioli the steal. Riccioli working her way into the paint. Inside to Wilkerson. Wide open. Kiana Wilkerson picks up 2. It's 21-19. Waning moments of the first half. 35 seconds on the clock with the clock rolling. Here's Hazel Boone. Boone picks up her dribble. Needs to pass it. Stolen by Gurrier. Easy steal. She pulls up. The jumper is good. And Everett's going to take that all day. 16 seconds on the clock. Stolen by Gurrier again. 2 costly turnovers and 2 layups by Gurrier. 25-19. And Paulino draws a foul here. Wilkerson guilty of the foul. And Paulino's going to get to the line here. Lancers in the double bonus. 6.5 seconds to go. First half action. Lancers playing well, little sloppy in the last 30 seconds or so. And that cost them 4 points, courtesy of Yasmin Gurrier. Paulino knocks down the first. Substitute into the game for the Lancers, Lisbeth Carpio, number 20 in white. Paulino trying to make her second free throw. She does. Good job at the line by Paulino. 6 seconds on the clock. Riccioli driving hard, tipped away. Lancers take over, but they run out of time, and that's the end of the first half, and we move on to the second half with the score: Everett 25 and Lawrence 21. folks, thank you so much for watching this LPS Media broadcast. We're going to take a short halftime break, and we'll be right back with the second half.
Thank you. You got a king?
Go fish!
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media. This is the Lawrence High School girls basketball season opener. The Everett Crimson Tide in town to face off against your Lawrence High Lancers. Here on LPS Media, our crew tonight, Carolina Hernandez, Karina Hernandez, Kai Tun, Elson Vasquez, Tatiana Say, David Vinas, Luis Lopez. My name is Jay Oza, and once again, thanks as always for joining us here on LPS Media. It may be on Comcast Channel 99, Verizon, Channel 41, or on YouTube. Just search Lawrence Public Schools on YouTube. Wherever you are joining us, thank you. And always remember to tune into LPS Media for everything Lawrence Public Schools. That goes for graduations, theatrical productions, sporting events. If it's important and it's going on in the district, it is going to be on LPS Media. Just about set for second half action here. The Everett Crimson Tide leading your Lawrence High Lancers by the score of 24-21. Season opening game for both teams. They're looking pretty sharp in the early going. After the first quarter, the score was Everett 7, Lawrence 3. Low scoring first quarter. And at halftime, 24-21. There was a correction at halftime, so 24-21 is our score. Lancers with possession here early in the second half. Here's Paulino to Ramos. Emily Ramos with a wide open look, can't get it to go. Rebound Mateo gets it to Boone. Boone can't scoop it in. Still a three-point game. Here's Riccioli with the left hand, lays it in. Nice running layup there by Riccioli, number 3. She's been a force all night. Now Paulino. Lancers trying to answer here. Down by 5. Almost stolen by Riccioli. Boone over to Ramos. Ramos, one dribble. Now Paulino takes the jumper. No good, short. Ramos with a smooth play there. Ramos knocking it off of an Everett player on the baseline, and the Lancers retain possession. 7 minutes to play here in the third. 5-point lead for the Tide. Paulino set to inbound. She's guarded by Dotton. Paulino looking, still looking. 5-second violation. She couldn't get it in on time. Everett will take over. Here's Riccioli. Talia Riccioli, the senior, brings it up right past Boone. Trying to pass it inside. She does. Blocked by Ramos. What a block by Emily Ramos on Dotton. Here's Boone. Back into Ramos. Back out to Boone. Here's Hazel. Trying to turn the corner. Gets it to Paulino. Paulino trying to drive in on the baseline. Now back out to Hazel Boone. Hazel passing inside. Lancer is applauding the call. Defensive foul. Paulino to inbound here. Lancers down by 5, 6:30 to go in the third quarter. Solier can't handle the inbound pass. It's stolen by Gurrier. Gurrier all the way to the basket. She draws the foul. Can't get the layup to go, but she's going to go to the line for 2 shots. Foul is on Solier. That is her second personal foul. First team foul of the second half. First free throw is good for Gurrier. Yasmin Gurrier, sophomore number 32. She's had a strong game tonight. Her and Talia Riccioli, two team leaders for this Everett Crimson Tide squad, makes the second free throw. It's 28-21 now. Here's Emily Ramos, back to Mateo. Mateo slows it up. Now she's got some room to work with. Lancers down by 7 here. Early second half action. Hazel Boone. Boone, guarded by Riccioli. Over to Solier. Into Ramos. Ramos fighting for it. Does a great job to save it. She gives it right to Riccioli. Now Riccioli all the way up. And Dotton gets 2 off the glass. Great offense here for Everett in the early part of this second half. It's a 6-0 run for the Tide after halftime. Hazel Boone to Paulino. We have a foul underneath. And it's going to be a foul on number 24. That is Yasmin Harding of Everett. The Lancers catch a break there. Jasmine Hardy called for the foul. First team foul of the second half. Nice move by Paulino, getting into the paint and getting 2 off the glass. Great job by Yaritza Paulino to bring the Lancers within 7. Our score 30-23. Timeout called by the Lancer bench. 5 minutes, 23 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Timeout called by Lawrence. Lancers down by 7 here, trying to get back into this thing. Not a huge lead at all for Everett. The Crimson Tide have been very good offensively so far here in the second half. Lancers will hope to pick up their defense at the moment. Don't forget, the rematch between these two teams will be on January the 20th of 2016. These two teams pretty evenly matched, as we said earlier in the broadcast. Both teams going 12-8 last season. Both teams making the playoffs last season. Both teams losing in the first round last season. Almost identical seasons for the Tide and for the Lancers. Inbounding for the Tide is Haley Powers. She gets it into Riccioli now all the way up. And what a block by Ramos. Goodness me. Ramos with the block on Naomi Dotton. Sending that ball into next week. It was a great fast break, a nice set play drawn up by Everett. But Ramos saw that one all the way. Look out, look out. Here's Yaritza Paulino inbounding to Solier. Solier gets the pick from Mateo, pulls up for 3. It's good! Talisha Solier, the freshman, knocking down the tray. That makes it 30-26 here. Lancers down only 4. Gurrier can't get the 3 to go. Rebound is loose. And it's going to be a jump ball, although it looked like Solier had it. She comes out of the pile with it, but the possession arrow favors Everett. And so the Tide will take over. Tide with the ball in a 4-point lead. Dotton puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound Mejia. Pass to Ramos. Here's Solier. Solier to Paulino. Here comes Yaritza. Foul called on Dotton. And Naomi Dotton picks up the foul. Third personal foul, second team foul of the second half. And here's Yaritza Paulino to inbound. She gets it into Mejia. Mejia, one dribble behind the backcourt line. Lancers turn it over. Point guard Riccioli working on Mejia. Riccioli inside. Here's Harding to Gurrier. Gurrier to Riccioli on the baseline. Riccioli puts it up, no good. Very nice rebound there. Mateo getting the board and drawing the foul after doing so. Foul is going to go on Harding. And Jalissa Harding picks up her second personal, fourth team foul. Everett playing strong defense here, but racking up the fouls just like they did in the first half. Pass into Mejia. Mejia up to Paulino. Paulino to the basket. No good off the glass. Ramos can't quite grab the rebound. She steps out of bounds, and the Tide takes over. Here's Riccioli trying to work on Mejia again. Riccioli into the paint, kicks it to Gurrier. Gurrier back to Riccioli. Riccioli guarded by Mejia. Into Harding. Harding takes the runner, no good, off the front rim. Good rebound by Mateo. Here's Mejia. Here's Solier, and the pass is just a little bit too far for Solier. Lancers turn it over again. 3:47 to play here in the third quarter. Lancers down by 4. Score is 30-26. Substitute into the ball game is Elisa Colon. Colon, number 14 for the Lancers, into the game at that whistle. Here's Gurrier driving strong to the basket, and another block by Emily Ramos, and she almost gets the steal too. That's 3 blocks on the night for Ramos. And after the tie-up, Lancers take over thanks to the possession arrow. Lisbeth Carpio into the game for the Lancers. Mateo to inbound. Not a great pass. Lancers, perhaps a miscommunication on the set piece. So Lawrence turns it over. Lawrence turns it over. Foul there, actually. Goes against Talacia Solier. Third personal for Talacia. And the Lancers turn it over by way of an offensive foul. Ramos just needs to get those shoes a little tighter, and we'll get back to the action. 3:29 to go. Third quarter action, 30-26. Lawrence High down by 4. Here's Harding to inbound. Excuse me, that's Powers to inbound. Everett gets 2. Huge bucket here in the third quarter to extend the lead all the way to 6. Long pass. Mateo finds Solier to the basket for 2. Great pass by Mateo and a great finish by Solier. 32-28 is the score. Here's Riccioli. Riccioli stolen by Lawrence, not quite. Everett able to save it inside to Riccioli. Pulls back off the glass, no good. Powers, no good. Third effort, no good. But Gurrier is going to get to the line. She's smiling. She really wanted that 3-point play. She'll have to be content with a pair of free throws. Foul goes against number 14, Elisa Colon. Colon picks up her first personal, third team foul. 6-point lead for the Tide, and Gurrier will try to extend it. First free throw comes up short. .251 left in the third. Lancers down 4. Still down 4. Nice rebound by Lawrence. Everett gets in a sneaky attempt there. Rebound Ramos. Ramos has it knocked away from her. It goes off of Emily's foot. And Everett regains possession. Frustrating moments here for the Lancers. 32-28, anyone's game here in the third. 2:44 to play. Everett trying to extend their 4-point lead. Not quite, but number 24, Jasmine Harding, draws the foul. She'll get to the line to shoot two. Foul is on Ramos. That's her third personal foul, fourth team foul. First free throw is good for Harding. Second free throw, no good, but Everett comes up with the rebound. Riccioli knocks down a three, and that's a big play for the Tide. They open up a 36-28 lead. Lancers need to get some offense going here. And head coach Dan Bluen is going to call a timeout. Lawrence High down by 8. 36-28 is our score with 2:25 remaining in the third quarter. That three ball by Talia Riccioli doing the job. And that was a huge clutch shot to extend the Everett lead out to an 8-point lead. Lancers can be pretty deadly from behind the arc, though, so they're never going to be out of this game. Only an 8-point game here. Season opening matchup between the Everett Crimson Tide and the LHS Lancers. December 15th, but it's warm outside. It's unseasonably warm weather here. And we'll take it. Score was 7-3 Everett after the first quarter. 24-21 after the second. And now we have 2 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in the third. Lancers down 36-28. Lancer basketball after the timeout called by head coach Dan Bluen. Maribel Mateo will be the one to inbound. Lancers look like they have a play set up here. Here's Mateo to inbound. She gets it to Solier. Solier brings it past the timeline. Solier back to Mateo. Mateo to Solier. 15 on the shot clock for the Lancers. Here's Talacia. Talacia dribbling with her left hand, now switching back to her right. It's poked away. Lancer ball with only 7 remaining on the shot clock. Mateo gets set to inbound. Maribel passes it off. She finds Carpio. Here's Carpio. With 2 on the shot clock, she tried to pass it off. It's stolen by Everett. That one is knocked away by Solier. Lancers almost get a steal. It's going to be a whistle and a backcourt violation on Everett. Maribel Mateo to inbound here on the near side in front of the broadcast table. Mateo looking. She's got 1 second. She gets it in. Here's Carpio. Carpio with a nice move, trying to get it into the paint. Now looking to pass it off. Almost has it stolen from her. She manages to get it to her teammate. Now back into the hands of Mateo. 12 on the shot clock. Carpio. Carpio guarded by Riccioli. Back out, stolen by Gurrier. Gurrier gets an easy 2. We saw that at the end of the first half, and a little more here at the end of the third quarter. 1:12 to go here in the third. Everett has its biggest lead of the game, a 10-point lead, almost stolen again. Carpio gets it up. Here's Cologne going all the way coast to coast. But we're going to have an offensive foul against Emily Ramos. A push underneath. And that is Ramos's 4th personal foul. 5th team foul. Less than a minute remaining here in the third quarter. 59.4 seconds to be exact. 10-point lead for the Tide. Riccioli steps on the line. Yaritza Paulino getting ready to inbound. It's tipped. Gets it into Boone. Boone to Solier. Solier can't get it to go, but she draws the foul and she'll be at the line shooting 2. Her foul is going to go on Yasmin Gurrier, her 3rd personal, 5th team foul. And the freshman Talacia Solier will be at the line shooting 2. First free throw, no good. That ball did everything but go in. Everett still leading by 10. Can Solier cut into that lead? Can't get the roll. Solier misses them both. 46 seconds left. And that foul's on the floor before the shot. And that's going to be Hazel Boone's first personal foul. 6th team foul against the Lancers. Nice pass inside. A great execution by number 14, Jalissa Harding. Getting 2 off the glass and opening up a 12-point lead. 30 seconds left, third quarter. Paulino off the glass, no good. Reyna gets the rebound. Now Boone. Shot clock turned off. 20 seconds. Stolen, but traveled with by Harding. Harding with some great defense, but she got a little excited and took a step. 16.1 seconds for the Lancers to work with. They can take the last shot if they want it. Down by 12 though, 40 to 28 our score. And a violation against the Lancers, or excuse me, it's going to be a foul on the Lancers. Number 13 of Lawrence High, Hazel Boone, an offensive foul for a push underneath. 2nd personal foul. And the Lancers are forced to forfeit that possession. Everett now 15 seconds to work with. Clock is not moving here. And finally the clock starts moving. Offensive foul here called on Everett. A little bit of confusion here with the stadium scoreboard. Everything's squared away now. Gurrier picks up the foul. That's her 4th personal foul, an offensive foul. Now 11.5 seconds for the Lancers to work with here at the end of the third quarter. Here's Solier all the way inside, and she's going to draw the foul. Number 14, Jalissa Harding, guilty of that one. Not happy with the call, but that's going to be, I believe, the 6th team foul on Everett High School. Nope, that's number 7, 7th team foul. So Solier is going to get to the line for a 1-and-1 with 5.9 seconds left on the clock. First free throw is good, so she'll get another. 40 to 29 now. Trying to cut it to a 10-point lead. The freshman, Talacia Solier, can she do it? Oh, yes. Both free throws good. 40 to 30. 5.9 on the clock. Here comes Riccioli. 4 on the clock. 3, 2, from the baseline, no good. Second attempt, no good. Everett with a couple of attempts there at the end of the third quarter. And we move to the fourth quarter here on opening night in Lawrence with the score Everett 40, Lawrence High 30. Whatever happens tonight, these teams will meet once again on the 20th of January 2016. But first, the fourth quarter of opening night. Lancers and Tide going at it here at Lawrence High, December the 15th, 2015. Our crew tonight here on LPS Media: Carolina Hernandez, Karina Hernandez, Kai Tun, Elson Vasquez, Tatiana Say, David Vinas, Luis Lopez. My name is Jay Oza. Thank you so much to our LPS Media crew for making tonight's broadcast possible. And that buzzer means it is time for the fourth quarter here in Lawrence. The Lancers down by 10. They need to go on a little bit of a run here. They've got the offensive firepower to do so, but Everett will start with possession here. Haley Powers inbounding. It's stolen by Boone. Boone. No shot. It was a travel. Hazel Boone doesn't think so. The referee does. And that's all that matters. 4 seconds off the clock so far in the fourth. And Everett will take over. Here's Riccioli, guarded by Boone. Riccioli switches to her left. Riccioli into the paint. Now stops, puts it up with the left hand. Smart play, she draws the foul. 2 shots coming up for the Tide. Fouls on Boone, that's her third personal, all of them coming here in the second half. 8th team foul, Everett in the bonus, but Riccioli's gonna get 2 shots here. First free throw comes up short, remains a 10-point game, 40-30 is our score. Riccioli trying to extend the lead to 11. She does. 41-30, 7:45 left in the game. Here's Solier. Across to Paulino. Yaritza Paulino trying to drive it inside, puts it up, no good. Tough angle shot. Foul inside. And the foul's on Lawrence underneath on the rebound. Foul goes on Jayla Reyna. Her second personal, 8th team foul. 1-and-1 opportunity for number 24, Jasmine Harding. No good. Good rebounding by the Lancers underneath. Lancers trying to save it. Excellent save by Solier. Here's Boone. Boone trying to put up a tough angle shot. She can't draw the foul. She hits the deck, but Everett takes over. Here's Riccioli. Riccioli passes it off to Powers. Inside, pass is no good. Intended for Dotting. And Naomi Dottin, excuse me. Dottin couldn't hang on to it. Here's Paulino to inbound. 7:05 left in the game. That one is tipped away, remains Lancer ball. Sub into the game is Brittany Ramirez. Here's Paulino, up to Solier. Solier leaves it for Mateo. Mateo into the paint. She gets 2 off the glass. Nice move by Maribel. 41-32. Lancers down 9. Here's Riccioli. She pulls up for the jumper. No good. Rebound. Dottin. No good. Rebound is loose. Riccioli fakes the shot. Pass inside, Dotton wide open, and she converts. 11-point lead now for Everett, 43-32. With 6 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the game. Here's Paulino. Paulino draws the foul. The foul goes on number 24, Jasmine Harding. Harding. Nope, sorry, excuse me. The call changed. The foul is actually on Naomi Dotton, and that is her 4th personal foul. 8th team foul. First free throw, the 1-and-1 is good for Yaritza. She's been good from the line tonight. Referee needs to talk things over with the scorers table here. A little confusion on who that foul was called on, whether it was Dotton or Harding. Lancers down 10 here. Paulino with 1 shot from the line, trying to make it a 9-point game with 6:24 remaining. Second free throw is short. And with 6:20 left in the game, here come the Tide. Riccioli working on Boone. Riccioli passes it off to Powers. Back out to Riccioli, fakes the shot, drives it in, draws the foul. I don't know how else to say it. Talia Riccioli has been a problem tonight for the Lancer D. She can slash through the paint. She can pull back and shoot. She's been a force tonight, and she's at the line for 2 shots after she was able to draw the foul. That foul was on number 3 for the Lancers, Talisha Solier. First free throw, no good off the front rim. 43-33, 6 minutes, 8 seconds left in the game. Riccioli at the line trying to make it an 11-point lead for the Tide. No good. Out of bounds. And the Lancers take over here, down by 10. Riccioli missing both free throws. 6:06 left. Let's see if the Lancers have one last run in them. Into Ramirez. Here's Brittany. To Mateo. Mateo puts it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound Everett. Here's Riccioli. Riccioli finding space, getting it past the timeline. Riccioli with 18 on the shot clock. She pulls up from inside the paint off the front rim. No good. Rebound is knocked away. And it's a jump ball called. Very quick jump ball. But the Lancers take over on the possession arrow. Still a 10-point game, 5:41 to play. 4th quarter action. Maribel Mateo trying to set up a long pass. She gets it to Solier. Solier, can she finish? She can't finish, but she draws the foul. Jalissa Harding guilty of that foul. And Solier's at the line for 2 shots. Fourth personal foul on Jalissa Harding. Talisha at the line, shooting 2. In a 10-point game. Make it a 9-point game. 43-34 is our score. Second free throw for Talisha. She makes them both. Still anyone's game here. After those free throws, it's an 8-point game. Lancers down. 5.5 minutes remaining. Riccioli again with that dribble move, slashing through the paint and finding Dotton wide open. Excellent offensive player, Talia Riccioli. she'll be the player of the game if Everett can hang on tonight. But the Lancers have other ideas. Down by 10. They have the firepower to come back with just over 5 minutes left. Here's Mateo underneath. She gets two off the glass. Under 5 minutes to play now, 45-37. Here's Riccioli getting past two defenders. Riccioli all the way in. Runner is good. Talia Riccioli has had an answer all night long. Mateo's pass, nobody was ready for it. Now a long pass the other way. Everett, Riccioli, not that time. Paulino the other way now, dribbling hard into Everett territory. No good off the glass. Rebound Everett. Foul called on Paulino. .428 left in the game. 10-point lead for the Tide after that foul called on Yaritza Paulino on the rebound attempt. Second personal foul. And the Lancers will let Everett shoot free throws the rest of the way after every foul. Double bonus situation for the Tide. The Lancers will also have the benefit of the double bonus the next time they are fouled. And here we go. Free throws for Jasmine Harding. First one, no good off the back rim. Four minutes, 28 left in the game. Jasmine Harding trying to extend the lead to 11. She's unable, and the Lancers will take over here. 47-37 is the score. There was a foul on that rebound attempt. The foul is against Naomi Doughton. Fourth personal, 10th team foul. So the Lancers in the double bonus will get two free throws out of it. Maribel Mateo was the one who was fouled, so she'll get the free throws. Here's Mateo. Can't make the first, still a 10-point game. 47-37. Everett on top. Maribel trying to make it a 9-point game. Can't do that. Everett comes up with the rebound, and here comes a Tide. Here's Riccioli. Strong dribble with the left hand. Guarded well, though. Outside shot, way off, but the rebound is up and good. Jasmine Harding cleaning up the garbage. Long pass by Mateo, gets it up to Paulino. Here's Paulino, strong to the basket, can't get it to go. Everett takes over, here's Riccioli. And this time she's not gonna drive it. She's gonna hang out, perhaps killing a little bit of time as the Tide are up by 12 with 3 minutes, 45 seconds left in the game. Doughton with the left hand gets it to go. 51-37, a 14-point lead for Everett, their largest of the game. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Lancers might need to start dialing up the threes. Here's Mateo, stolen by Guerrero. She goes to the basket, can't get it to go. Second effort is up and good for Doughton. Yasmin Gurrier with the nice steal, and Doughton finishes the job. 53-37 the score now. Boone has it, that was Talacia Solier who had it blocked. And Gurrier travels with it. 53-37 as the graphic shows you. 3 minutes left in the game. That one is knocked out of bounds by Everett. Lawrence retains possession. 2:56 left in the game. 53-37. Lancers are down. Here's Carpio. Carpio stolen. Pass was intended for Mateo, but it was stolen by Everett. Jalissa Harding coming up with a nice steal on that possession. Laid down for Doughton. Too easy for Everett. 55-37. Stolen again by Everett. Off the glass, no good. And now a scrum for the ball and a jump ball, as Maribel Mateo does well. And the possession arrow on this occasion will favor, I believe, Everett. And Everett is going to call a timeout here. 55-37 the score as we go down the home stretch here in Lawrence. Opening game of the 2015 season. The Everett High School Crimson Tide visiting Lawrence High School. And they are 2 minutes and 29 seconds away from picking up a win, unless the Lancers can dial up some serious offense here in the last few minutes. Once again, our crew here on LPS Media tonight: Carolina Hernandez, Karina Hernandez, Kai Tun, Elson Vasquez, Tatiana Say, David Vinas, Luis Lopez. My name is Jay Oza, and we have a great season of basketball for you. The boys will be in action. The girls will be in action. We'll have some wrestling action for you later in this winter season. And you can see all of it right here on LPS Media, Channel 99 for Comcast and Channel 41 for Verizon. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year on our YouTube channel. Simply search Lawrence Public Schools on YouTube, or just search for the game that you're looking for, and you can watch LPS Media on your computer, phone, or tablet. So you can check out any game that you want that we've done in the last few years. Go ahead and check out some action from the fall sports season. Plenty of football games over on the YouTube channel. Here's Gurrier. Now Riccioli. Everett taking their time. Riccioli back to Gurrier. 10 on the shot clock. Now 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harding. Shot put up by Gurrier at the buzzer. She beats the shot clock, and that opens up a 20-point lead for Everett. Here's Solier, driving baseline, kicks it back out to Ramos, who lays it in. But Solier stepped on the line. Lancers turn it over, and Everett takes over. Substitute into the ball game for Everett is number 43, Vanessa Diaz. Here's Gurrier. Under 2 minutes to play in the game. 20-point lead for the Tide. Gurrier inside to Riccioli. Riccioli dribbles into the corner. Back out to Doughton. Now Gurrier. Riccioli. 13 on the shot clock. Inside. Diaz gets her first look. No good off the glass. Rebound Ramos. Now Solier. Minute and a half left. Solier pulls up for 3. Knocks it down. Talacia Solier showing her teammates something, showing her coaches something, showing pretty much everyone in the gym something. The freshman having a great game. That shot is no good. Jalissa Harding too hard off the glass, but Everett has the rebound. Now under 1 minute to play in the game. Lancers down by 17. Riccioli calls out a play. 4 on the shot clock. Riccioli has it stolen. Nice steal by Solier. Again, the freshman getting the job done, going to the basket. One referee says jump ball, one referee says foul. And they're going to talk about it before we get an official call. Official call is foul against number 3, Talia Riccioli. So 2 shots coming up for the Lancers. No jump ball there. 45.5 seconds remaining in the game. Freshman Talacia Solier at the line, shooting 2 for the Lancers. First free throw, no good. Solier can't get the roll. The Lancers will have revenge on their minds on January the 20th of 2016 when the Lancers face Everett once again. That time it'll be in Everett, of course. Solier makes one of two, scores 57-41. 40 seconds left in the game. Riccioli to Gurrier. Gurrier passes it off. Riccioli gets it back. 18 on the shot clock. Riccioli dials up the three. She comes up short. Air ball. Comes with 30.1 seconds left in the ball game. Here's Solier. Into Ramos. Ramos double teamed. Puts it up. Can't get two. Gets her own rebound. One dribble with the right hand. Gets it to fall. And Emily Ramos picks up a pair. She makes it 57-43. Final moments of the game here. 10 seconds left on the clock. Riccioli. And Everett is just going to hang on to the ball here. Shot clock is turned off. They are not going to take a shot. 1 second. And that's it. As Vanessa Diaz gets it to go at the buzzer. That shot will not count. And the Lancers fall here in the opening game of the 2015-2016 season. Folks, we would like to thank you so much for watching this LPS Media broadcast. Your final score for the final time, Everett High School defeats Lawrence 57-43. Thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media. My name is Joe Jayoza, and for our entire crew, we'll see you next time.